What I find absolutely hilarious is that Elon Musk and Doge are uncovering unfathomable amounts of waste and fraud associated with USAID, which is essentially an offshoot of the CIA. Whatever was too dirty for the CIA to do, woo, here you go over to USAID. Now, let's go over a few of the things that our money, your money, that you worked hard for, that you're paying in taxes to the federal government was being spent on. $4.5 million to combat disinformation in Kazakhstan.
Kazakhstan. It locates between Tajikistan, Kyrgyzstan, and assholes Uzbekistan.
Without disinformation in Kazakhstan, how would we ever have gotten Borat? $20 million for a Sesame Street in Iraq. $25 million for Deloitte to promote green transportation in Georgia, the country. Couldn't possibly be graft there, could it be? $8 million to teach Sri Lankan journalists how to avoid binary gender language. $8 million to promote wokeness. $8 million to promote a simple statement, or maybe it's a bribe to them that we're going to be looking at your columns and we're going to be using artificial intelligence to deduce how often you did not behave in a woke prescribed manner. $5 million to the EcoHealth Alliance for bat virus research at the Wuhan laboratory. You think that maybe the COVID virus was started based on U.S. research within China? Do you think that that's a possibility that they were coming up for all this time by calling us racist for even daring to suggest that it emanated from at the Wuhan laboratory? This is fraud, this is abuse, and this led to the deaths of millions of people around the world and saddled us with a disease that we will never get rid of, that's going to rob people of their health and vitality and parts of their lives. But way to go, USAID. Way to spend our taxpayer money on promoting disease. Oh, and let's not forget about $20 million going to a key player of the Russiagate host. You have to reward your friends who are performing the task of trying to eliminate Donald Trump, who stands in the way, as he's demonstrating perfectly right now, of your grift. How about $27 million to improve Morocco's economic competitiveness by teaching them pottery? Yes, pottery classes for Moroccans, your taxpayer dollars, $27 million. DEI programs in the country of Serbia, $1.5 million to promote wokeness there. We must use your funds to teach other countries to behave in the politically correct leftist manner. You don't think this is a leftist slush fund? A $70,000 DEI musical aiming to promote U.S. and Irish shared values of diversity, equity, inclusion, and accessibility. Yeah, $70,000 for a musical in Ireland. That's what your money's going to, lassie. And let's not forget the $47,000 transgender opera in Colombia that was paid for with your taxpayer dollars. You would never go to us, but it's important to promote transgenderism so that the medical industry can get more clients, whereupon they can addict them permanently to drugs that are needed to transition, as well as chopping the surgery where they chop off their genitals and body parts, plus sterilizing people that apparently, according to USAID, should never be reproducing anyways because they might be momentarily confused about life. This is where your money was going to. Do you approve of this? And then to top it off, Elon Musk and his Doge hires are getting death threats from leftists who want to protect the republic, who want to protect the democracy. These NPCs that I've personally seen on Twitter are exploring the idea that Elon Musk must be murdered or stopped somehow, assassinated, because he's exposing the utter corruption that goes into the Democrat slush funds that's promoting wokeness. Some of the USAID money went to fund the Soros prosecutors. In other words, in order to keep them in line, in order to get them re-elected. So we as taxpayers are funding the demise of the nation via USAID and the wokeness that they are projecting onto the globe, as well as onto us. Releasing criminals out of jail. That's what your tax dollars were going to. And these NPC leftists, once again, are declaring that Elon Musk must be stopped at all costs. That Elizabeth Warren and the Senate leader Chuck Schumer say that Elon was not elected. Trump was elected, and he can hire whatever consultant he wants, and Elon is working for free. He's not even being paid for by us. He is advising the president. The chief of staff of Donald Trump, Miss Wild, I believe, is not elected either. Yet she has more control over the president, who gets to see him, how long they stay there, than any other person on the planet. But she's not elected, but that's what they're heading to. Save the democracy. No, Elon Musk is destroying your revenue streams. He is destroying the control that you have exerted on the United States citizens for all this time. So take that, shove it up your asses, because that is exactly where it belongs, and take your wokeness and go home and never return to government or your seat of power again, because Elizabeth Warren, Bernie Sanders, and all the other woke scolds do not deserve their positions. Saving the republic is exactly what we are doing. And that is thanks to Elon Musk, Donald Trump, and to you voters out there who sent them to the White House in order to perform this next necessary function for the United States, in order to save us fiscally, in order to save us mentally from the continued promotion of these horrific values that get confused teenagers to chop their genitals off. But that's what they are after. Power, the lust for power, and control, and your money to fund it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Peace.